Fana Annihilation and Baqa Subsistence. The Sufi apex of realization. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed. Today, we delve into the pinnacle of the Sufi journey, the profound and often misunderstood concepts of Fana Annihilation and Baqa Subsistence. It is not physical death, nor is it the cessation of consciousness. Rather, it is the extinguishing of the illusion of a separate, independent self that acts, wills, or exists apart from Allah. Imagine a drop of water returning to the ocean. It does not cease to exist, but its individual identity as a drop is annihilated in the vastness of the ocean. This dissolution of self is born of intense dhikr, contemplation, and unwavering focus on Tawhid. The seeker realizes that all existence, action, and attributes truly belong to Allah alone. This is a crucial clarification. Allah remains transcendent and incomparable. This is the state where one ceases to exist by one's own will and exists solely through Allah's will. These are not mere intellectual ideas, but lived spiritual realities that mark the deepest transformation of the seeker's relationship with Allah, rather. It is the realization that one's true identity is not the ephemeral ego, but the eternal essence connected to Allah, and lives the truth of La ilaha illa Allah. There is no reality, no actor, no being, save Allah, and acts with Allah's power, not out of personal will, but as an instrument of the divine. This state is often described as being in the world, but not of the world. It's embodying divine attributes in their worldly interactions, yet remaining firmly rooted in the unity of Allah. Universal, compassion. Seeing Allah's manifestation in all creation fosters boundless love and mercy. Prophetic character akhlaq alakawuwa, the ultimate aim. 2. Embody the ethical. It is the unveiling of the reality that we are nothing without Him, and everything with Him, and moral perfection of the prophets, particularly Prophet Muhammad, whose every breath was in full realization of Allah's presence. If this exploration of Sufi realization resonated with your spirit, please like this video, subscribe to Sufi Essence with Hammad Syed, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until our next spiritual unveiling, may Allah's peace and blessings be upon you. Join me as we uncover the true meaning of losing oneself to find the ever-abiding truth. Fana is the death of ego. Baqa is the birth of the realized self. It's like diving deep into the ocean Fana to discover its treasures, and then resurfacing Baqa to share those treasures with the world. The initial stage where the disciple's will and desires become completely absorbed in the will of their spiritual master, seeing the guide as a perfect reflection of the divine. This is the return of the seeker to consciousness in the world, but with an entirely transformed perception and existence. Perfection in service. Their actions become pure and selfless, guided by divine wisdom. After the annihilation of the false self, the true self, purified and illuminated by divine presence, subsists in Allah. Fana, literally meaning annihilation or passing away, refers to the spiritual state where the seeker's individual ego, their false self or nafs, dissolves in the overwhelming presence of Allah. Sufis describe Fana as a progressive journey. It's often categorized into levels. Fana fi'al, Sheikh annihilation in the guide. Fana fi'al Rasul, annihilation in the prophet, progressing deeper. The seeker's consciousness becomes fully absorbed in the reality of Prophet Muhammad, witnessing his perfect submission and love for Allah. Fana fi Allah, annihilation in Allah, the ultimate stage, where the illusion of the individual self completely vanishes in the light of Allah's absolute oneness. Fana is often misunderstood as pantheism or a claim of becoming Allah, not pantheism. It does not mean the seeker literally becomes Allah, merging into his essence as if distinct entities, not loss of identity. The Fana state is not a permanent loss of individual identity in the conventional sense. The physical self continues to exist and function. A state of witnessing. In Fana, the seeker doesn't become Allah, but truly witnesses. Following Fana comes Baqa, meaning subsistence or abiding. The individual now sees with Allah's light. Hears with Allah's hearing. Fana and Baqa are two sides of the same coin, a continuous cycle of dying to self and living through Allah. The journey is not complete with Fana alone. The true mystic is one who returns from the depths of annihilation to live a life of perfect service and guidance. The one who experiences Fana and achieves Baqa lives a life of profound spiritual realization, unshakable tawakkul. Trust in Allah, knowing that every action is from Allah, anxiety and fear vanish. Deepest humility. There is no room for ego when one truly understands that all is from Allah. Inner tranquility, a state of constant peace and contentment, regardless of external circumstances. Fana Annihilation and Baqa Subsistence represent the ultimate journey of the Sufi, a journey of profound self-transcendence that paradoxically leads to the truest form of self-realization and perfect servitude to Allah. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into Fana and Baqa.